What up, boys, and welcome back to yet another video. So in today's video, I wanted to show you guys basically how I went from 0 gold to 1,200 gold with a relatively low amount of gold farming. Like, everyone that watches my channel knows that I'm a gold farmer by heart, but I wanted to take a way different approach with Season of Discovery prior to like retail and the other classic expansions, because I always found myself in the position chasing gold, and I have too much gold and I don't know what to spend it on. It happened in the Classic 2019, Season of Mastery, TBC, Wrath of the Lich King. So this time around, I've really enjoyed like playing with my guild. People from my community are raiding on all my tunes, all my alts, every single reset and BFD, and just testing out a bunch of different stuff and leveling out. But I've also done the gold farming, obviously, since I'm at 1,200 gold. So I'm going to talk a little bit and show you guys what I've sold and how I've made my gold. Before we do so, though, big thank you for all the support on the complete gold guide for Season of Discovery. It's been absolutely amazing, and it makes me super happy that you guys are enjoying the gold guide. If you don't have the gold guide now, grab it by clicking the link down below in the description. I also added my investment plans for phase 2, and whenever we get closer to phase 2, I'll also update the gold guide for free with all phase 2 gold farms, and I'll do the same for every single phase in Season of Discovery. So you just gotta grab it with the link down below, and you will receive automatically all the updates that I do to the gold guide. So 1,200 gold is, some people watching this video is going to be like, shit, that's a lot of gold. While some people will be like, that's nothing. I made that in a week with the gold DKP runs, right? While some people are like, why would you farm 1,200 gold? Just work for 10 hours and spend your real life money purchasing gold, right? I enjoy making gold. I'm not saying that the ways that I use in order to make gold are the best ways to make gold in the game. By no means. I just think it's a lot of fun to farm gold, so I focus mainly on the fun factor, right? So I just grind because I love the thrill of the hunt. I love the RNG element of farming gold. So I just do whatever I stick with. And I think that's really key in terms of making gold. You got to do something that you enjoy when you're making gold. Otherwise, you're not going to stick to it. We are, after all, playing a video game, so you're supposed to have fun. But 1,200 gold, and if you use TSM, you can see that my gold income has been pretty steady. It's not like I have a big jump in my gold making. We can go to Ledger and check out the revenue that I have and sort it by like when the Season of Discovery came out. So obviously there's going to be a lot of miscellaneous items in the beginning, like the release day and the day after of Season of Discovery. But you will quickly notice that there's a lot of mining materials being sold with the occasional green and cloth items. That is because I did the Red Ridge Cave with hyper spawning tin veins and silver veins for quite some time. So you'll notice a lot of those sales with some green items, even some blue items in between. But that kept on going for a while, as you can see when I'm scrolling through. Bunch of green items, just while leveling up as well, testing out farms, shooting videos, and then we see we have finally some herbalism as well. Did some videos on different herbalism farms. Made a lot of golden grave moss needed for the shadow protection pot. So I did that for a while. Even more mining in the cave because I did like this 5-hour result video of the farm. Some strangle kelp when I did a video on that. More grave moss, more green items in between. And then we also have pearls and fish oil. That's just going to be a lot of that later on. But I did farm the Murlocs, and then I started farming the Naga mobs in Old Hillsbrad as well. You also going to notice like some crafted sales. I did craft a lot in the beginning because like nobody really had gear, so even selling the most basic blacksmithing items made some decent gold in the beginning. They quickly became to the point where you didn't even make a profit when you bought the materials to craft it. So it would just be better when whenever I went out to do the farm, to just simply throw the mats up on the auction house. And then I also did small eggs in combination with the tough condor meat. You're going to see a lot of tough condor meat here. The prices vary, but I use that in a combination of leveling my alts up. It's a decent farm. It's for the Red Ridge Goulash quest, so selling quest items is also on this list right here. A couple of times actually. Small eggs for the Christmas event as well. Tested a bunch of different farms. We have stuff like Torn Bear Pelt for like the Dark Moon Fair event, more herbalism farms, a lot of gray items that comes from chasing BOE items when you see like Murloc Eye and gray items combined right here. Some blue items as well from those farms, disenchanting materials, disenchanting whatever is not worth throwing up in the auction house. And then again, you can see that I'm back to mining in the cave, farming the Murlocs for the Pearl. It's a really good farm. It still is a good farm by all means. So selling a lot of green items, more pearls right here. Same thing, more pearls, more fish oil, more mining in the Red Ridge Cave. I also did a bunch of other mining farms like in Ashenvale and so on as well, and also in wetlands. But a lot of it is from the cave. So a lot of disenchanted materials here from a result of a 5 hour of BOE farming at different locations. Then we also have the Elixir of Uber Strength from the Knolls in Wetlands, the farm that I did. So this is like, if you look at this, it's basically just like looking at my latest YouTube videos on YouTube, right? You'll see a lot of the farms in the same timeline getting sold. You see a lot of King's Blood, Wild Steel Bloom from whenever I made a video on the Crimson Whelpling route in Wetlands with herbalism. And then it's some more mining, some more small flame sacks from that specific farm, more herbs, and then you have the smoldering pants from that farm as well, more items that I disenchanted. Same thing here, green items, disenchanted materials. We have some skinning farms because I got my hunter up and have skinning on him, so I started doing a lot of skinning farms in a lot in wetlands, some in Ashenvale, some farms that I haven't released yet on YouTube as well. Same thing with BOE farms. There's some of them that I haven't released yet. Like I've made a video, but they're not public yet. More pearls. This is from the Naga farm. Got a lot of pearls, a lot of green items, a lot of fish oil. A ton of it actually. The Flesh Piercer, which is like a mob-specific drop from the Nagas in Hillsbrad. And yeah, that's pretty much it. A lot of fish oil, a lot of greens because I did that a lot. And also Garneg's War Belt, which I recently sold from doing that wetlands where you farm the orcs in wetlands from that farm. That's also where a lot of these disenchant materials, green items, and the cloth is from. So a total of 1,206 gold. And when you look at the list that I just showed you guys right now, it looks like I farmed and sold a lot, but I really didn't. I leveled to 25 in one day. The next day, I spent just running dungeons to get my pre-raid bis, and then I leveled an alt, and then I was sick for like 5 days and I barely didn't play. And then at the same time, I've been doing BFD on a reset on all my alts. So I haven't had too much time farming, but I am completely fine with that. Sitting at 1,200 gold and phase 1 is not over yet. We're level 25. I do think that I have enough gold. I'm going to continue making gold slow and steady, testing out new farms. And I've also invested a lot of gold into like phase 2 as well, and I'm just constantly every single day looking at prices for investments for phase 2 and buying small and steady. So when phase 2 arrives, naturally comes inflation. You get more gold from quests, you get more gold from vendoring green and gray items. So there's also going to be more gold in the overall economy. So you're going to get a much higher gold per hour from all the farms that you're doing. So right now, I'm just enjoying the hell out of SOD. I think it's a lot of fun, and hopefully it's going to stay that way, and hopefully the phases will come frequent enough, at least, so you don't really get bored of it, and you log back to Wrath of the Lich King or Retail or whatever it is, and you have to sit there for a month until they release the next phase. But please let me know in the comment section what has worked out the best for you gold making wise, and thank you all so much for watching. Looking forward to uploading way more gold farm videos in SOD, so make sure you are subscribed to my YouTube channel if you want to see those, and you can always check out the complete gold guide for Season of Discovery that will get regularly updated for each phase throughout this game, Season of Discovery, that is. So thank you all so much for watching, and I will see you all back in at tomorrow's video. But until then, bye bye.